Welcome back to another ManCave City video. I am going to be starting a saga on the channel. A lot of these sets that you all watch, know and love are not actually official Lego. So I'm going to do all these videos and show you exactly what we're looking at. So things that we have such as the X-Mansion, the Palace Theatre, the Town Hall, the Daily Bugle, the Sanctum Sanctorum, the Ghostbusters Firehouse, the Diner, the Avengers Tower, the Awesome Skate Shop, the smaller Sanctum Sanctorum next to the pizza shop, the Pool Hall and Hairdressers, the gigantic beast that is the Avengers Helicarrier. These are just some of the sets we're going to be reviewing over the next few episodes maybe. If there's any specific ones you want to see first, drop a comment down below. But I think we all need to start with the biggest and the best, the Avengers Tower. So here it is, boys and girls, the outstanding Avengers Tower. And as real as it looks compared to the official version, this is actually an AliExpress purchase, just like a lot of the other ones you're about to see. Now you will notice there are a few changes. All these buildings I've had in my city for a while now. So all the dark grey paving I have changed to light grey. I've added and changed a couple of pieces along the way. So not all the figures are out, they're all stashed in different drawers and places like that. You did get a load of figures with it. You had the massive, what is it called, a Leviathan or something like that. Everything I have is on Mill's plate, so it makes 10 times easier to use. If we start up here, you can see you've got the big chamber for Loki or the Hulk. We have Iron Man's workroom, his little workshop. Then we have the bridge where Captain America basically fights himself. Also got the Medi Bay at the back. And down here we have the lobby. So you can see this has got the Tesseract on the floor. Maria Hill, Nick Fury there. There are a few different stories. This does combine several different movies and scenes that if you are an Avengers fan, you will actually know what they all are. So I'm not going to sit there again and basically run you through every single one. And then if we turn it round, you got the playing area at the back. The mouse has moved. We got the dustbin, we got the back door. Absolutely wicked rinse and repeat work back here. I haven't quite, there we go. I haven't quite put that back on properly. There is a lot of rinse and repeat, but again, absolutely worth it. Added a little bird on top for myself. And you got people up the top. Then if I show you the back, as I say, the work, the design, it's all exactly the same as the official. The quality is all exactly the same as the official. And then if I pull this off, that's where they all had their little meeting and they were all basically seeing who was worthy enough to pick up Minor, or however you pronounce it. You got the Telly, Quinjet. So that is an absolutely outstanding set. Also got a hinge bit here, which has got Loki's scepter, if it will get the focus. So again, another scene from another movie, but they are all over the place. That scene in the movie, I'm sure, was on the Helicarrier. So why it's in the tower, I don't know. They're all different mixed matched movies. But I absolutely love this tower. And you would not be able to tell from anything on it that it is not the official one without actually coming up and noticing on the studs that it doesn't say Lego. Yes, it's a bit dirty, especially if I zoom in on the camera, I need to give the whole place a big dust down. But this is the first one in a whole saga. Nice quick view just to show you. It is amazing. Being on Mill's plate makes it so much easier to pick it up and move it around. Another additional bit, there are lots of sections in and around the building that you can add parts for the storytelling display, such as what you can actually see happening here or here, people coming off the top. So there is a lot more you can do with it. I just haven't got round to doing that part yet. I'm not even going to attempt to try and remove these because it's all so tight, but again, these are another part of the Avengers sets that have come out, and again is all AliExpress buys. The quality again is amazing, but it doesn't have Lego stamped on it. It's also worth mentioning on this set that yes, I've taken them apart, but they come as either a back-to-back or like a right angle with like a triangular plate that goes in the corner to make it a corner section. But again, you can change it, you can modulate it, anything you want. So where I've left these as halves, for example, if we had the toy shop, that was a half, but what I've done is I've extended it. However, these I haven't extended, I've just kind of left them as they are. Sticking to the Avengers theme, this one is a beast. The only way you can tell this isn't Lego is not only for the fact that it doesn't have Lego stamped on top, but it also says Helicarrier and also Avengers instead of Avengers. Now, I'm going to try and show you a bit more detail on this, but it is looking absolutely minging with dust at the moment, and I've lost my makeup brush. So I've either got to find it or buy a new one. But I will show you how awesome we've got all the little mini figures, or micro figures as you call it. They're all dotted around. Again, I do apologise for the minging dust. It is sat up on the shelf, never touched because I don't want it being broken. There is also a contraption at the back, so we spin that and then you'll see all four of these will move. There's another one back here. So yeah, you can make it spin. You could also connect a motor to it if you wanted, and that is absolutely epic. This has got to be my first and my favourite set which I've bought off AliExpress. It's mainly the big expensive ones I will buy, otherwise I'll go for official Lego. But while we're sticking to the Avengers theme, you've seen the Avengers Tower, you've seen the smaller Sanctum, Sanctorum, now you've seen this, and the last one I'll show you will be just over there. So now I've put that back up. I love this one. It is very fragile, it is very big, there is a lot going on inside of it, but if I try and take it apart, no doubt I'll lose or break some pieces or whatever. No idea where in there or up there the instruction manual for it is. But then last but not least, Avengers wise, we have the massive Sanctum Sanctorum, which has so many details. Even if we go around the back, all bricked off, and there's usually a scene on the side, but I've flattened that off. I can't actually get this out because I've attached it for some reason to the road plate, but this one I can take it apart. So here is, hang on, if I move it over here. Okay, so I may not be able to move it, but I can take it apart. We've got little Easter egg pieces all hidden away. Awesome staircase. Doctor Strange. We've got the Tower Bell. We've got a load of certificates, pictures. We've got the chair. If I can turn it around this way, you can see we have a lot of detail. The doors are built, not just standard doors. So that is the first level. This is the second level. So you can see we've got all the books, we've got some ornaments, we've got the 2 chairs that him and Thor, Doctor Strange and Thor sat in to basically sit and have a drink. Some more artifacts, but then the monster, which as I say is supposed to come out the side, I've turned it so it comes into the house, and then that way we can also make it work a lot better. We've got a door that opens up there, and if I remember correctly, you can also change the scenery. It's a bit stiff because it's not used very often, but still we've got a little slide at the back which changes that. Again, I love this section. Right, so then it's got a big gap in the floor. That is purely because if you put it back on, not easy to do with one hand, it all builds in with the stairs. We then have the top floor, easy to spin because I've put lights on underneath, but we've got all different artifacts in here. I've got people in here taking photos. Absolutely love some of these artifacts. It just gives you something to look at, and when you know all the films and everything else, you know what a lot of this that you're looking at is, which is even better because it's not just random stuff dumped into a set. So then that gets put back onto there, I think. Oop, that pops out, and then we've got a big poster on the back of there as well. So let's put that back, and then last but not least, the cute little roof. A few minor details, but just finishes it off basically, makes it look that little bit better, and voila, there we have Sanctum Sanctorum. It's also worth mentioning with this that it came with, again, a load of figures, all different kinds of Doctor Strange, whether it be Multiverse of Madness, and all the sorcerers and stuff like that. So you had like Wong and that. Absolutely brilliant set. Again, I've had these sets for a while, so I couldn't tell you exactly what's in them without actually researching it all up. All I know is I've bought them, I've built them, I absolutely love them. Right, so you've seen the Avengers Tower, the Helicarrier, you've seen the small Sanctum, or some of it, you've seen the bigger Sanctum, and in the next ones we also have the X-Mansion, not Avengers related, but yes, it is Marvel, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 modulars to all look at, plus some mini modular. So for now, thank you all very much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll catch ya in the next video. Bye bye.